This man hijacked a plane and apparently got away with it. He paid cash, wore a suit, ordered a bourbon, and then he handed the stewardess a note that changed everything, because no one hijacks a plane and then disappears into thin air. Thanksgiving Eve 1971, a man calling himself Dan Cooper boards Flight 305 to Seattle. He's wearing a dark suit, sunglasses, and carrying a briefcase. He's polite and surprisingly unremarkable, until stewardess Tina Mucklow unfolds the note he hands to her. "I have a bomb." Unlike most hijackers, Cooper doesn't scream demands or panic. Instead, he sips his drink and waits. When she returns, he opens his briefcase. Inside are red cylinders connected by a web of wires. $200,000 in cash, he says, and 4 parachutes. Alerted by the pilot, the FBI scrambles, but they're puzzled. Why 4 parachutes? Is there an accomplice? A hostage? But Cooper stays calm, almost professional, as if this was a well-rehearsed routine. After landing at Seattle Airport to collect the ransom of parachutes, he does the unthinkable. He lets all of the passengers off the plane. Only the crew remains on board. "Fly to Mexico," he orders. "Low, slow, and keep the stairs down." Then, somewhere over the freezing Oregon wilderness, he steps into the night. The crew sees nothing. They hear only the howling wind through the open door. Cooper's seat was empty. All that remains of his presence on Flight 305 is an empty glass lying in his seat. The FBI launches a huge manhunt, one of the biggest ever, combing the forest, but they find nothing. There's no body, no parachute, just whispers. Was he ex-military? A spy? Maybe a ghost? Then, in 1980, a boy finds $5,800 in rotting bills by a river. The serial numbers match those given to Cooper, but the rest, gone, like it never happened. Tina Mucklow never flew again. The pilots retired, haunted by the experience and the disappearance of the calm and collected hijacker. And Cooper? He became a legend to some, a folk hero to others, a mystery. Every few years, a new suspect is found, a dead convict, a rogue pilot, but nothing sticks. In 2016, the FBI closed the case. They had no answers. All that was left was a storm and a parachute that maybe never opened, and an unsettling question. Did he die that night, or did he win? In the end, D.B. Cooper didn't just steal money. He stole something far more valuable, a belief so many held up to that point, the certainty that no one can simply disappear.